I verse I was crazy. Yeah, pretty much hands down. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To us coming from America, this is early 90s, we would see posters or your band would be on television. We would think like, what planet is this band from? Japan, planet Japan. But it was so extreme. So how do you go from, hey, let's dress up and be kind of cool, glam, to the massive wigs, and whose idea was that first?
So because we are playing a very heavy music, there are a lot of critics came and said, if you wanna, how do you say, sign to major label, you may wanna do the right look.
Yeah.
So look like heavy metal band.
I see.
That's like
I was like
so,
your typical jean jackets.
Then I respect that as well, but I was so rebel against everything.
Yeah.
At that moment.
Again, to us coming from America, it was like, what is happening? Because it was so different than anything we'd ever seen before. Can you at least walk me a bit through how you got there?
I mean, organically happened, but my family used to run kimono, Japanese kimono business, producing kimono. Then when I was young, my parents just, me to put the kimono or something like that. Then sometime there's some festival or something, they put makeup on me, and then some neighbor thought I was a girl, something like that. Then anyway, so also there's a kabuki kind of culture in Japan, or also anime culture in Japan.
Yeah.
So then, but mostly like influenced by David Bowie or something like that. So I decided to put the makeup, then play heavy music, and then more critics hated us. I enjoyed it.
I see. So the more the critics hated you, the more extreme.
So I didn't want to belong. Because, there's basically no rule in terms of art. So, but especially Japan around that time, maybe our culture, I really respect that. At the same time, they wanted to define who you are. You are like this.
Yeah.
You should be. I didn't like it. I thought the music or art should be more free. There's no rule. I wanted to disrupt everything I could think of. We didn't think that much.
Well, most bands don't.
We just thought something. We were very enjoying that every single pass.
Yeah.
It's like so let's see. I used to have a spike hair.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, actually, I used to have entire hair like spike. Then one time before the show, I ran out of time, so I only have half done. That's like, oh god! So I gotta be on stage. So I just showed up. They might as well put the left side, like put the white foundation or something. People liked it. I was like, oh, that's like anything not how do you say, conventional.
Yes,
I liked it. Then the beginning of 엑스재팬, concert, we are just playing very heavy music. The one time there's a piano, the club, they couldn't move that piano.
So it was just on stage.
Yeah. So it's kind of side of stage, but just really like a center of stage almost ish. So I was like, you know what, just leave it. I'll play Bach or Chopin, middle of the set, middle of the thrash metal concert. I played. The people liked it. I'm like, huh? This may work. So
yeah.
So we didn't think that much. It was just happening organically.
Yeah. At what point, because you talked about having a vision, and I think this is a very ahead of its time, it's almost like you didn't just build a successful music band and brand. You built almost like your own world. But at what point was this your vision that you sort of almost built like 엑스재팬 world? Because it seemed that you were ahead of the curve with that the band could be bigger than just a music band.
I look at the big picture. sometimes way too way too big. Even a lot of my people say just focus on something. I'm focusing, but there's basically no rule. We are just living in the world of somebody, like even music industry, like, so even entertainment business, record industry business. Why do we sign to the label? Why do we make some music like, album like once a year, twice, once in 2 years, then do tour? Or I just have, the system, when I look at it, it's because I also love classical music. Like, let's see 200 years ago what Beethoven was doing, or what Mozart was thinking, or like, let's see 100 years from now, what's going to be happening. So there's no rule. I mean, these are very small to me. So you don't have to follow, again, you can be musician or slash fashion designer, or, I also create wine, and there's no rule to me. So
right, but you understand you were way ahead of this idea. Now every pop star thinks this way. And in many cases, rock bands do too now. But you were thinking like this in the 90s. Looking back now, because we see, of course, the success of BTS and other international artists where they don't even have to sing in English.
So I kind of know them a little bit, BTS and those people. They also worked, the K-pop music been also working for a long time, little by little. They didn't make it like the success overnight. So I really respect their K-pop world as well.
But you understand, because you dealt with America 30 years ago, the idea that a band could come, especially from Asia, sing in their native language and be successful in America, there was the chance of that happening was 0 30 years ago.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But always the compromise that the artist must sing in English. Now it's totally understood that you can be successful singing in your native language. So what I'm saying is I'm trying to at least explain to people that the idea of a Japanese band coming to America in the 90s at the height of grunge,
right,
and try to figure out how to be part of the Western music culture, it's actually a lot more distant than it would seem today.
Right.
Do you agree with that? Yeah.
Yes. So I kind of put the same format. I respect the culture, so I started learning. At the same time, we don't have to belong here. That kind of same stance.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
We are who we are. So again, with respect. So that's how I was like, we came here not to become a Western music band, as a still have the identity of Japanese group. So that's how I've tried to talk to label or members. You don't have to change. You can be who we are. Then we can still make it. About that moment, like 3 decades ago, was hard to convince.
Yes. Yes. Would you meet with music executives in America and try to say, this is my vision, and they agreed with you, or they told you you were crazy?
I first said I was crazy. Yeah, pretty much, hands down. Like,
yeah,
you have to do this. Yeah, then I listened to it, I respected that, but
yeah,
that my vision was different.
Yeah. I was thinking about this because you've had success in so many different ways, and you've become world renowned, not just as a musician, which is, again, an interesting thing to pull off, because, usually when you're a musician, that's all anybody sees you as. You're just a musician. And like you said, you had the experience of being successful in the classical side of the thing. Like, as we're about to tape, you're about to play these shows at the Walt Disney. Is there somebody behind the scenes who helped you build this kind of empire that you have? Is there a secret business associate partner that we don't know about, or is it really just all going through you?
First of all, didn't happen overnight. Also, there are so many not success story as well. So,
okay, give me one big failure.
Good question, actually. Well, somehow all those failure moment, I made it to success eventually.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So once you say, I gave up, then you fail.
I see.
So if you don't give up, it may take another decade or two.
Yeah.
So if you say, no, it's just still in the process of doing this.
Is it a positive mental attitude, or is it something born of strength because of the hardships in your life?
It's like how you take like a embarrassing moment, right? So I take it like I blame myself. So pretty much 99%, this is my fault. So this is my decision. So I don't blame anyone else. So I decide to do this. Then, okay, that means I can improve it from here. So then I say I failed this one as of now, but it's not the end.
I see.